They've been treated unbelievably badly, and the fact that they continue. And you don't hear they're going out on strike. They're going to this, they don't do that. They would never do it. They're just incredible people. This will ensure that we can hire and keep the Border Patrol agents that we need to keep, and we can also bring in a lot of new ones, really great ones.
All right, there you have it. Border Patrol people have endorsed Mr. Trump. Joining us now, Tennessee Senator Bill Hagerty. Senator Hagerty, thank you, sir. Welcome, as always.
Great to be with you, Larry.
Trump is vying to add 10,000 new Border Patrol agents, increase their pay, and so forth and so on. It's interesting, not surprising, but Kamala keeps saying that the bill she would have voted for, the bill that Trump is against, would have given the Border Patrol this, that, and the other thing. But they wind up endorsing Trump anyway.
Absolutely, they did. And the reason they did is they know that he means what he says. This fake border bill that Kamala Harris and Chuck Schumer put forward was simply a ruse. It was an opportunity for them to actually put more resources into recycling more people into this country more rapidly. That's what it was looking to do, not to really protect our border. And it's high time that we did, and President Trump is the only one that can get it done.
And it would have led, I mean, we looked at all this and tried to get into the fine print, but it basically would have still let about 2 million illegals in.
Sure.
And that's not including the ones who get flown in, and that's not including the so-called getaways or gotaways. I mean, what was so great about 2 million illegals?
It doesn't make any sense. And talking about the ones that we fly in here, I brought this to the floor of the Senate, and every single Democrat voted to continue using taxpayer dollars to support flights from places like Haiti, Cuba, Nicaragua, Venezuela, directly into our country, bypassing the borders and bringing illegal migrants into our country, into the cities of their choice. Every single Democrat voted to continue using taxpayer funds to do this. Last year, 320,000 people came in this way. This year, I hear it's over 500,000 so far.
Yeah, that's what we hear, too. Let me play some sound from J.D. Vance on the Sunday talk show. Here it comes.
Senator Vance, I'm going to stop you because I know exactly what happened.
Martha.
I'm going to stop you. The incidents were limited to a handful of apartment complexes.
Only, Martha, do you hear yourself? Only a handful of apartment complexes in America were taken over by Venezuelan gangs, and Donald Trump is the problem and not Kamala Harris's open border? Americans are so fed up with what's going on, and they have every right to be.
Now, a couple things. First of all, there's one smart guy, J.D. Vance.
Absolutely. Okay. He's doing a great job.
I know Martha Raddatz. You may know her, too. But she never should have said what she was said. And the point is, only a handful of apartment complexes taken over by Venezuelan gangs. This is not America.
It's amazing. The partisan media are so out of touch, Larry, that she would even undertake that line of questioning with J.D. just shows how out of touch they are. And they're so focused on debunking talking points and, quote, disinformation. They're not focused on the real problems here.
I mean, just a handful. It's just staggering to me. That's why it's so great.
It shouldn't be a single apartment complex.
Oh, really? Good point. That's a good. If there's some law and order and even modest closing of the border.
I can't imagine that she thinks this would be acceptable if it were her apartment complex that had been taken over by Venezuelan gangs.
That's a very good point. Tell me another thing, though. Let's talk some politics. You've been traveling around raising money for Get Out the Vote in Pennsylvania. Where else?
Ohio, Nevada. We're doing work there. We're working very hard to make sure we can even the score. It's amazing, Larry, that we have to talk about words like this beyond the margin of fraud. We're trying to bump up President Trump's margins here. Our Senate candidates' margins, our congressional candidates down ballot that will all benefit from President Trump's momentum. We're trying to make certain that those ballots are in, that Republicans know that it's wise to get out and vote early and cast those ballots. We've got a huge operation underway to ensure voter integrity, ballot integrity in these states. But if we wait till the last minute, what happened in Nevada back in 2022 could happen again. Adam Laxalt was up 4 points 2 days before the election when I was campaigning for him. He lost. What happened? It snowed in northern Nevada on Election Day. And our voters tend to wait till Election Day. And look, what could go wrong? A lot could go wrong. So early voting matters. Absentee ballot voting matters.
You've got a lot of, we were talking before, potential senators who can read balance sheets and income statements, i.e. people who are in business. David McCormick's coming on the show later on. He's one of them. Bernie Moreno in Ohio looks very good, that race. Yes. He's another former businessman. Sheehy in Montana is another former businessman. You might have a lot of company. You yourself served in business.
I'm certainly looking forward to it because I think Dave McCormick will be on soon. He's a great candidate. He will be even a better senator. Bernie Moreno, the same. a wonderful candidate, and he's got an entrepreneurial spirit about him and a level of energy that's just contagious. And he is a real hero who's been a successful businessman, too.
Yeah, as it turns out. So if you get the Senate back, which I reckon you will.
I think we will.
You may get yourself 52, 53, who knows, 54 seats, and so forth and so on. Can you really drive home the Trump agenda? I mean, I know there's a couple of liberal Republicans that you can never count on. But let's say you get 52, 53. You got a tax cut agenda the president has laid out. He's developing a spending cut agenda with the Elon Musk efficiency movement and so forth. He's going to want tough border control. We have Vivek Ramaswamy on quite a bit. They want to clean up the swamp. These alphabet agencies, these regulatory agencies, which are so egregious. There's a problem with Justice Department and all kinds of weaponization against Mr. Trump and other conservatives. Can you get it through? Can we get a good Senate leader, for example, who will drive it through?
Well, I've discussed with a number of people that are running for Senate leadership that the most important criteria, from my perspective, is their ability to get along with Donald Trump and lock arms in this agenda, to make certain that the work that's going to take place with executive orders on the executive branch side is paired up, and I hope we'll be in a position to do reconciliation.
Who are you talking to, Senator? Who are you talking
to? There are a number of people that have already announced that they're going to run this.
Thune, Cornyn.
You've got Rick Scott as well, who's already announced, and there may be others. But I think one of the key criteria, again, is going to be making certain that we take the greatest advantage of this first 100 days, first 200 days, to really make it matter. And on the Senate side, getting appointments through, getting our nominees appointed right away.
Getting the policies through, change the whole direction of the policies of the country, you know?
Absolutely.
It can't be incremental. It's got to be significant and substantial. I couldn't get it out. But really, it has to be a huge thing.
And the tax package is going to be right on the agenda, as you know, and you worked so hard on this before. If you think about what President Trump was able to accomplish back in 2017 with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act and with the deregulatory thrust that he undertook, we're going to come back and I hope see it on steroids this time and see our economy, grow even stronger, grow even better.
All right, you got it. Senator Bill Hagerty, great state of Tennessee. Thanks ever so much.